my recollection, obviously, of all these events, how I'm reading up and catching up. I, for one, am very appreciative of what you guys are trying to do. I think we need to broaden the narratives that we have in Singapore. I see it as really part of Singapore's future. But really, it's something important for our conscience as a nation, people to consider moving forward. To hear more narratives as we out of our own minds. Okay. My question to you would be, how do you see your role, or how do you see what you are doing as helping us, the young generation, to learn and to move on? What contribution do you think is going to be there? What kind of Singapore do you envisage perhaps by you contributing your whole life, as what you have done, and writing all these books to tell us what your side of the story is?
There's a big disconnect between my generation and the newer generation. In fact, there are things which I assume and take for granted, and then I find the new generation doesn't understand at all. I can give you one example. When I launched the book, Wajah Generation, I talked about the Botox, use of Botox. Some of you may be there. And I was later to find out that even among my very close friends, none of them understood what I was talking about. Okay? I mean, to tell you briefly, Botox is when an old man wants to look young. So he takes Botox. And Kuan Yew has said, because they don't understand what Kuan Yew has said, they've never read it, Kuan Yew has said, when he saw Jin Song with the cravat in the Legislative Assembly, that everyone wants to appear what he is not. So I thought that he wants to appear what he is not. Listen, he is not an anti-colonialist, but he wants to appear to be one. But none of them understood what I was talking about. And I couldn't explain it at that time, because just a few years earlier, ex-detainees were warned that they could not be permitted, they would not be permitted to rewrite history. So I had to be very careful and rather vague about it. But nobody understood. Even my close friends said, "What are you talking about?"